can't get through Laurelton.
No surprise in this storm.
Oh, I know it.
I'm wondering if I'm going to get through. What's the first thing we do when we get to Laurelton?
The first thing we do is we go to Jennifer's house and make sure that Terry is safe.
Do you think we should pick up the sheriff on the way?
No, I don't want to spare the time. As soon as we find out that Terry's okay, then we'll decide what we're going to do with Kevin.
You think the sheriff's going to go along with us this time?
I don't know. I just hope that for his admiration and affection for Jennifer that he might come through for us this time.
I know. What are we going to do about Kevin? He's got us on this double jeopardy thing.
Yeah, I know. He's been freed of the charge of murder, Jennifer, so he can't be charged with that again. I just hope that we can pin the murders of Earl Moody and Neil Johnson on him. Now that we know Kevin is the killer, it should be easier for us to unravel those murders. And the sheriff will be on our side this time. Oh dear. I wonder if Terry's going to remember what happened on that night Earl Moody was murdered when she's in Laurelton.
If she does, he'll kill her. I know that. She's the only human being that knows that he killed Moody. Can't see a damn thing down there.
I know. Still such a long way from Laurelton.
Hey, Dad. I'm gonna run over to the house, grab some sports equipment for the honeymoon. What's wrong with Mom?
Well, she's having a reaction to what happened to Tony.
Did you go what Terry said?
Oh, no. It goes deeper than that, son.
Deeper? What is it?
Oh, how's Terry now?
She's fine. Sarah took her up some food. She's packed for the honeymoon.
Well, what happened today, son, upset all of us.
Well, I just want you to both know what happened today will never happen again. Once I get Terry out of here, all right? She realizes now that she was hallucinating. She didn't see anybody.
You don't understand, do you?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, for 3 years, I buried the secret of what happened. I buried it in my heart and my soul.
Mom, I don't understand.
Son, your mother is having a delayed reaction to this whole damn nightmare.
Earl was murdered, and he was my brother. Darling, he was your uncle. And everyone here was forced to become an accomplice to cover up. For 3 years, Jennifer Talbot kept us enslaved.
Well, Mom, the reason for that is because she had to protect Terry because she thought she had killed Uncle Earl.
But the secret just goes on, and the nightmare has no ending. Meanwhile, I have lived with the horror of knowing that my brother was buried in burlap and buried in an unmarked grave. Do you think that Terry was the only one in Laurelton to have nightmares about what happened that night? Oh, I've had nightmares. Oh, yes, I've had nightmares. Someone in that room killed my brother.
Well, Kathleen, honey, we will never, ever know who did that.
But that doesn't stop me from wondering. I am human, for God's sake.
Mom, listen. Now, it could have been an outside stranger who just happened to wander into the town hall while the projector was running.
But we didn't even search for the killer. How can I live with a guilt like that?
Kathleen, darling, listen. Now that the town hall is being torn down, that secret's going to be laid to rest forever.
Dad's right. Mom, we can be safe at last.
That's right.
I slept together.
It's all right, Kathleen. It's all right.
But at last, at least I got to grieve for my brother.
I know it, honey. It's all right.
I think I hear someone at the door.
Oh, it's probably Kevin.
Well, gotta get all the gear in the car. How's Mom?
Better now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Lock goes on.
All right. I'm glad. Listen, I'm hoping you could be as happy as I plan on Terry and me being.
Well, we hope so, son. We do.
Yeah. I think all she needs is a little rest, happiness, straighten her out. No more pills, no more gas scares.
Well, with everything else going on, I'd completely forgotten about that.
Well, I hadn't, even though everyone in Port Charles said it was an accident.
Well, I think we just said it for her sake.
I have often heard your father say that people sometimes try again.
Mom, come on.
But what I'm trying to say is, well, Don't you think maybe when you come back from your honeymoon that maybe Terry ought to see a psychologist?
No. Now listen, I plan on making her so happy that she will never even think about the past again. And we may never come back to Laurelton.
Well, I think that would be very wise. I do.
Look, why don't we just brighten up these last few months we've got with you?
All right.
You got enough money, sir?
I got enough money, Dad, but I'll take some.
Where are you and Terry going?
Mom, this is a honeymoon.
Oh, of course the last one was interrupted.
That's right. This is a real one.
So that means you're not going to tell us where you're going.
There's still enough of Laurelton in me to stick with tradition.
Well, I know this. There'll be some place there for recreation.
Okay, you know that, but that's all you know, bud. All right? I'm not going to tell you any more. I think a lot of physical exercise will do Terry some good.
Well, I agree.
Well, healthy bodies make healthy minds.
Oh, my God, the doctor's spoken.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know that? I agree. What time's he getting to be here?
Wait a minute, I think I hear Terry. Here she
There
is.
she is.
Oh, you're all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, Terry, darling, you're going to have the best time of your life. I hope you brought enough luggage.
Yeah. Take your coat on, honey.
All right.
Now, you got to promise that you're going to call us now when you get there, won't you, please? Don't worry.
Your mother be
You don't have to tell us where you are. Just...
We will call.
Okay.
And everything's going to be all right. I'm going to be in Kevin's safe hands. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, my darling. I love you. Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Bundle up.
Yeah.
Take care of us.
Drive careful.
Go, honey.
Watch out for any trees, any
it.
trouble.
Honeymoon.
Okay. You have a wonderful time, honey.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just made it. Listen, why don't you keep an eye on the carry-on stuff?
Uh-huh.
I'll check us in.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Don't get lost.
No,
Okay?
never. Is it working? No.
Let's go, honey. They're closing the gate. We gotta
really?
run for it. Yeah.
Oh.
Just grab this small one. That's okay.
You got
I got everything.
everything?
I got everything. Let's go.
Bye.
Here we are. We're late. All right. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Well, we made it.
Yeah, we did.
I'll go take care of the bags.
All right, I'll see about a car rental.
I don't know if the phone isn't working yet, but if they are, I'll make a reservation for a hotel room.
All right, well, make a reservation for Terry, too, just in case we have to stay over.
At least now we're here if Terry needs us.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
What are you moaning about?
What are you smiling about?
I don't know, ask you first.
Moaning about having to face the day.
Well, I'm still thinking about last night. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it? Huh?
No, I don't think I'll ever be able to look at those black stockings again without wanting to make mad, passionate love to you.
Really? Remind me to wallpaper the apartment with them.
You know, when you brought me those stockings, I thought, how kinky.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think I've grown up a little bit.
Would you like to know the truth?
Oh, always.
You're the sexiest woman I know, with or without those stockings.
I am.
Mm-hmm. You am.
Well, that starts me out just right. How about your day?
What do you mean?
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Talk about what?
Well, I don't know, but obviously you've been preoccupied about something.
Honey, I told you I can't talk about that. So, no, I don't want to talk about it.
I more or less figured that out.
Oh, you did?
Haven't you noticed? I haven't asked you anything about Jake or Anna or where they are or what they did before they left Port Charles.
I did notice that.
Mm-hmm. It's not that I'm not curious or anything. I know you'll tell me as soon as you can.
Are you trying to get me to tell you?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that because I don't have any answers to the questions that I have.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, honey. Just hold on to your questions and pray that when I get my answers, it'll be a happy ending.
The end of an era takes place today as the Laurelton Town Hall goes under the wrecking ball to make way for the new Jennifer Talbert wing to be...
That doesn't bring back my brother.
Kathleen, it means that we won't have to live through this nightmare anymore.
Does it?
It means that you won't have to look at the Laurelton Town Hall anymore, Kathleen.
Do you think for 1 minute that's going to make any difference to me? I still have to live with the thought of all those people in that hall that night 3 years ago. How do you feel knowing that one of them could be my brother, Earl's killer?
Kathleen, once the Laurelton Town Hall is demolished, we won't have to ask that question anymore.
Oh, out of sight, out of mind.
As I have said to you over and... Hello, Tim O'Connor here.
Dr. O'Connor, this is Jake Meyer.
Oh, hi, Mr. Meyer. How are you? Good to hear your voice. Where are you calling from?
Actually, I'm here in Laurelton. Is Terry and Kevin there with you?
Oh, you just missed the kids.
Where are they? On their way to Jennifer Talbot's house?
Well, no, actually, they left here last night on a trip, kind of a second honeymoon.
Where did they go?
Well, I don't know. They left in kind of a hurry. They said they wanted to get away from phones and hassle. You understand. They want a real second honeymoon.
Dr. O'Connor, are you going to be there for a while?
Sure.
I'll be right over.
It's kind of strange.
Why would Jake Myers be back in Laurelton?
I don't know, but he'll be over here in a few minutes and we can ask him.
Tim, I don't like it.
What are you worried about?
It's the timing that bothers me. I mean, the very day that the town hall is being demolished, someone from Port Charles shows up.
Kathleen, I will welcome Jake Meyer as a friend. Now, if Anna Devane was showing up, then we'd have something to worry about.